What's up, everyone? It's Nico, bringing you another Siege game. That recording session where I didn't actually get to record my audio, so you don't get to hear me and Trent talk. But yeah, playing Osiris for the first time in this game. So let's talk some Osiris, because I talked about Siege in my last video. Let's talk about this sumbitch, Osiris. Also, I'm partially spectral because I was going around throwing my 2-in-1 a bunch because, to be honest, at first I thought, oh, there's no real reason to activate your spectral form this early because, why would you? But then I thought about it and it was like, actually, it's not a bad idea because you take less damage from the buff camp. You know, it's a 16%, I think, 16% mitigation from physical damage. Buff camps do physical damage. Why not? So yeah. Also, I don't do that crazy well. You'll see me die a couple times because I'm not good with the character. This is literally my first game with Osiris, so I was still trying to figure out how to actually play against people with him. I know I've played him a bunch of times in jousting against Rawbot and stuff, but that's not playing against people, you know? That, and I get kind of torn a new butthole right here because I was really bad. And Ares isn't good in Siege. It's because he can't help clear minions. He doesn't have a really good lane presence. But if he gets chains and flames on you, you're gonna get really hurt because that's what Ares does. But he's also going to take a lot of damage because, as you can see, he wasn't using his abilities. His abilities don't do damage to the minions, and Isis didn't clear the lane that quickly. But other than that, alright, so Osiris. You see me just throwing the 1 out there, not even caring if it hits anything. That's just because his 1 is on such a low cooldown and just costs 30 mana no matter what, that just throw it. Just throw it all the time. Doesn't matter if you hit anything, just throw the damn thing. So, that's what I was doing. I was just throwing it. And also, I saw here, Ares was trying to go in for the ultimate, and Trent was like, nah, I got level 1 beads right at the beginning of the game, because you start with 2,000 gold. And he's like, nah, you ain't pulling me, which was a good idea. Here, I just go home and buy full beads. I'm just like, nah, not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. Nuh-uh, not today. So, yeah. But Osiris, he is definitely a basic attacking warrior, just like Nemesis is. All of his abilities work really well together because his 1 slows, his 2 amplifies the slow, and makes it longer. His 3 stuns, so you 1, 2, and then you run with them, and then activate the 3 while you're doing that, and then they try to get away, then they get stunned, and then you continue to smack on them. It's dumb. Seriously. Look at that. I was just able to, look, I'm fighting Ares in his minions, and I don't even care. And if I hadn't missed that, I would have killed him. But I'm bad. And I'm like, well, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. I tried, dodging, and I'm like, oh, I gotta stay in the minions. And then I, see, look at that. I didn't think about, how I had my passive. And right there, if I had played that more, I was about to say more better. English good. Sorry. If I played that better, and I thought more about what was happening and how I had my passive, I would have lived. Because then Trent would have got there, would have got the Kraken off, and I would have been able to disengage. But I wasn't paying attention and wasn't thinking. So basically, you saw me run through Ares, and he couldn't 360 fast enough to keep on me. If I had stayed trying to keep, inside of Ares, he wouldn't have been able to hit me with Searing Flesh. I probably would have lived. So, but instead, I was trying to dodge it. You can't dodge that, really, because it's not exactly a hard ability to hit, you know? So, that's just a misplay on my part. I should have been better, but I wasn't. So, that's my own fault. And here, I'm just doing this again, because I was like, fuck it. I know I can win a fight, 1v1 against him, if he misses chains. Because Searing Flesh, it didn't look like he was leveling Searing Flesh first. Also, sorry, I bumped my desk. It probably picked up on the mic. But yeah, so I knew I could fight him if that was the case, so that's why I did. Another thing, Osiris. His 1, 2 work really well together, 3 is good. I almost forgot. He got nerfed from the PTS to the live. So, if you didn't know about these nerfs, I wouldn't be that surprised, because they weren't really... Chris, Hi-Res Chris, he tweeted about it, but that was about the extent of it, and then they had it on the Reddit and the forums most likely. But if you don't visit either the Reddit or the forums or follow Chris on Twitter, then you don't know about it. And to be honest, it's kind of surprising how many people don't go on Reddit or the forums or on Twitter. Guys, get a Twitter. Why aren't you on Twitter? It's like, do you know what year it is? It's 2014. Get on Twitter. Like, come on. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I don't see how anybody can be like, oh, sorry, bump the desk in. Oh, Twitter, blah. It's just like, it's 2014. Get on Twitter. Like, everybody's on Twitter. Companies are on Twitter. Just be on Twitter, for the love of God. Makes no sense not to be. That, you can follow all the high-res employees and see when, like, certain stuff's coming. Like, I follow Chris, Todd, Bart, Kelly, Drybear, because I don't know how you wouldn't know this at this point, but yeah, Drybear got hired by high-res. And then I follow a bunch of different streamers that aren't, like, high-res employees, but you see what I'm saying. Like, follow the high-res employees, you get spoils. Like, I follow Chris, and he always tweets out stuff, and sometimes Bart can tweet out something, but not really. But Todd, since he's like one of the like biggest people at high-res, if he tweets out something, it's pretty much guaranteed. So yeah, follow high-res employees on Twitter. Make Twitter, follow high-res employees, follow Smite Game, follow your favorite Smite streamers, follow me, because why not? And if you're wondering what my Twitter stuff is, it's twitter.com/NicoAllPowerful. Like, come on. But yeah, follow us. Learn things. Come on. Be part of this community. You like Smite? Just do it. But anyway, back to Osiris. Basic attacking god. Chain size are amazing on him. I knew that from the very beginning because of his 0.51 attack chain, which basically means if he had full attack speed, it would be 2.5 times 0.5. Right? Times 0.5 or multiplied by 2. I don't think 2.5 times 2.5 times 0.5 equals... Yeah. Well, actually, you would add this. So, at 2.5 attack speed, if he had, like, he hits with the little hit, it's 3.75 attack speed for that hit. Also, I 1v3 these people, and I almost made it out on top. Actually, I 1v2'd, then Scylla came and killed me, and if she hadn't come, I would have killed all of them. Just saying, Osiris, kind of broken, because the more people are around you, the more you should fight, because your AoE hits will hit them as well. Why wouldn't you try to fight 2v3, like 1v2 or 1v3? Especially after you buy crit and lifesteal. Like, oh, he's ridiculous. Those AoE hits are just monstrous. I love it. But yeah, I really like his playstyle. I really like his abilities and how they combo together effectively. The ultimate is kind of weird. Like, you gotta lead it. Like, I talked about this in my other video. Also, I just forgot we were going to talk about how he was nerfed, and I completely went over that because I started talking about following high-res employees on Twitter. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So, Osiris got nerfed. His ultimate no longer deals 700 damage at max rank. And 300 at bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's 220 to 620. So, still 100 per rank. Still a lot of damage, but not nearly as much. Secondly, the scaling went down. Before it was, how big? 100% physical power scaling. It went down to 80% physical power scaling, if I'm correct. Also, it no longer deals double damage to minions and subsequently Fire Giant, the Titan, and the Gold Fury. So, it, like you saw in my PTS video, at level 20 without pen, I ulted the Titan and did 1100 damage to it, which is a lot for somebody who has physical damage, because you don't scale anywhere near as hard as magical power, like magical mages, basically. Why am I trying to make this harder? Let's call them mages, Nico. But yeah. So, it can't do that anymore. Also, I killed myself here because I was in the tower for too long, because I was being a superhero. Or an anime character. Either or. Yeah. Doesn't do that much damage anymore. Thank goodness. It didn't need to. There's no reason Osiris should be able to be like, hey, that Titan's really low. Let me buy Titan's Bane real quick and ult it and kill it instantly. Like, yeah, nah. There's no reason for that. Or, hey, that Fire Giant's not even near low. Let me ult it and just steal it away. Like, no. Thank God that's not like that. The stun on his 3 was reduced from 2 seconds to 1.4 seconds, which is amazing because I saw DM Brandon play Osiris on the PTS, and he stunned someone out, and it lasted forever, and he was able to kill him because of it. Holy crap, it was ridiculous. What else? I think that was it. I think those were the 2 major nerfs on him, and that's about it. That's all I can remember at the very least. So yeah, pretty good. I am okay with those nerfs because he still feels really strong, especially as just an auto attack based god. But I like him a lot. I don't know if he's anywhere near as OP as I was expecting him to be because of how they nerfed him. So he might not be as crazy as I thought he was going to be, thankfully. Because as it stood, he was going to be like literally Nemesis V2. Like he was just going to destroy everybody. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Also, Aussie is amazing on him. Buy Aussie, get more attack speed, get more lifesteal. Just do it. Like I don't. Also, actually get like the full Aussie. Don't get Training Blade. Finish Aussie on him so he can sit and just box people out. Like, trust me, he's like the only character that needs to actually buy full Aussie anymore, which is funny. But yeah, buy Aussie. It's amazing. What else? I don't know. I just really like him. I think he's a really cool character. Also, I was surprised I died there. I was like, what? What killed me? And then I was like, oh, he's got chainsaws too. I was really low. I don't know. I think maybe like it looked like the Phoenix may hit me once, but it actually didn't because it died. And I was just like, I'm surprised I died right there. Also, that was a loud car. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but that person probably has a huge penis. Because that's what I say when people rev their engines with their fucking loud cars. It's sarcasm. I don't think they have a huge penis at all. I think it's like really, really microscopically tiny. Anyway, other than that, Osiris is fun to me. Then again, I like Nemesis a hell of a lot when she came out. Also, I was really surprised that this Zeus just creeped up on this little Scylla and just destroyed her instantly because he didn't do too well in the early game. But he came back and was just wrecking it and thought that was hilarious. But yeah, like I said, I don't think he's actually Nemesis 2.0 anymore. I think he's just, he's good. I don't know if he's completely OP, but he's really goddamn good still. So he might get nerfed again. Who knows? We'll have to. I haven't played him in Conquest. I know he's really good in Siege. I can't imagine him being terrible in Conquest in any way, shape, or form. Seeing as how jungling is just so good on him. And his gank people thought Nemesis was going to be a shitty ganker, and look how that turned out. Yeah, right. She's amazing. But Osiris is kind of the same way, only his one is a skill shot, so that might make it, that might make the difference. I don't know. But who knows? I'm interested in playing him in Conquest. I haven't done it yet. I want to because he's fun as hell. I want to see how he works. But yeah, that's about all I can think about to talk about on him, other than the fact that I really liked his playstyle and everything. I don't think he's super OP like I thought he was going to be. I think he's good. He's really good. But he's not better than Bastet, at all. She is clearly the best jungler NA, EU, world, universe right now. She's dumb. She's so dumb. And, if you're playing any game mode and you're like, you know what? I want to win really easily. Pick Bastet. Just pick Bastet. She scales 100% on, every ability. Potentially more than 100% if the cats survive for long enough. When you use the ultimate, she's just dumb. She's just really, really dumb. Just, if you're ever frustrated and need an easy win, play Bastet. Jump in on people, bleed them, and then jump back instantly. It's dumb. She's so good. But yeah, Osiris, not better than Bastet. Osiris is good, but he's not that good. Which is good, because we don't need two super, just ridiculous characters in the game at one time. That is too much to deal with. We don't need Nemesis 2.0 and Bastet in the game at the same time. That's just ridiculous. No, thank you. Please and no, thank you. So I'm glad that he's not that dumb. Also, he excels in team fights. He would probably need, what I was going to do with my build was Death's Toll, Boots, Chains, Aussie, Crit, and then I would probably build an Urchin or something so I could stay in a team fight. You need some kind of mixed resistances with some health and stuff to stick in there other than just lifesteal. I feel like that would be the best way to build him is a mixture of both. Or if you're really ahead, rush damage. If you're getting kind of behind and you're afraid of one particular enemy, build to fight against them. That's kind of just counter building 101 is you're ahead, buy damage, keep being ahead, keep killing people. You're behind, build defense against the scariest person on the enemy team. Or if you're ahead and you see somebody getting fed on the enemy team and you know you won't be able to just fight them outright, buy defensive against them. But whatever. I don't know. Osiris. Counter building. Bleh. that's the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are my thoughts and everything. 2 more videos of this post-commentary bullcrap. Also, this person was being mean to their teammates, so I reported them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. 2 more to go. Bye.